Ryan and Kabir had always dared each other to do stupid things, but sneaking into an abandoned mental hospital at night was easily the worst idea they'd ever agreed on. The building sat on the edge of town, hidden behind overgrown trees and rusted fencing. Locals avoided it. Stories about screams, disappearances, and patients who never left were common, but Ryan treated those stories like jokes. Kabir wasn't so sure, but he followed anyway. They went just after midnight. The front door was already open, hanging crookedly on one hinge, as if the building was expecting them. Inside, the air was cold and smelled faintly of rust and something rotten. Their footsteps echoed far louder than they should have. Ryan joked about ghosts. Kabir laughed, but his voice sounded tight. They walked past old wheelchairs, broken beds, and walls covered in peeling paint. Some of the rooms still had numbers on the doors. Others had deep scratch marks running down the walls, like someone had tried to claw their way out. About 10 minutes in, Kabir noticed something strange. Their footsteps weren't echoing anymore. Ryan stopped walking. The silence hit instantly. No wind, no insects, nothing. Then they heard it. A soft, metallic sound, like a hospital bed rolling across the floor, somewhere above them. Kabir whispered that the upper floors were supposed to be sealed off. Ryan said it was probably rats, but when the sound stopped directly over their heads, neither of them spoke. They decided to leave. As they turned back toward the entrance, Ryan's flashlight flickered, and for just a second, Kabir saw someone standing at the end of the hallway. Tall, still, wearing what looked like a patient gown. The light steadied. The hallway was empty. Kabir told Ryan what he saw. Ryan laughed, but his face had gone pale. He suggested one last room for the prank video, and then they'd leave. The room was marked Ward C. Inside were 3 beds bolted to the floor and a large observation window. On the glass, someone had written words with something dark and smeared. "Don't pretend." Ryan joked again, but his voice echoed strangely, like it didn't belong in the room. That's when the door slammed shut behind them. Not slowly, not gently, hard. They rushed to it. It wouldn't budge. Then the lights came on. Every bulb flickered to life at once, buzzing loudly. Over the intercom, a voice crackled. "Please remain calm. The evaluation will begin shortly." The voice didn't sound human. It sounded recorded, but wrong, like it was being played too slowly. Kabir started pounding on the door. Ryan backed away, staring at the observation window. There was someone on the other side now, not reflected, standing there, watching. The figure leaned closer to the glass, its head tilting unnaturally. Its mouth open, but instead of speaking, the intercom voice repeated again, this time louder. "Do not resist." The lights shut off. In the darkness, they heard breathing. Not 2 sets, 3. Ryan screamed when something grabbed his arm. Kabir swung blindly, hitting nothing but air. Then suddenly the door opened. They ran. They didn't stop until they were back in the car, shaking and gasping for breath. Neither of them spoke during the drive home. The next morning, Ryan noticed bruises on his wrist, finger-shaped. Kabir quit joking about ghosts. And years later, when Ryan finally looked up the hospital's history, he found something that still keeps him awake. Ward C was used for patients who believed they were pretending to be normal, pretending to be human. And according to the records, once the evaluation began, it was never supposed to end.